What is going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a great day. Today, we are messing with the iRacing arcade, which is brand new. It comes out December 2nd, I believe, and the demo has been out for, as of recording this, 3 days, I believe. But once you see it, it'll be closer to 5 or a week or so. But what we're going to do today is we're going to go through all of the difficulties and see how difficult they are. I have done a little bit of this just to test and make sure everything worked, so keep that in mind. But yeah, we're gonna jump right in here and hit drive. Now, one thing I will say is there is only one track and one car in the demo, which is what we're driving on. In the screenshots they showed, I believe there's 3 different cars. If I remember, I will put these screenshots on screen right now. And yeah, so I think it's gonna be great, I think. Hopefully it will help with the toxicity on iRacing, which I doubt it will, but yeah. The little bit that I did play of this demo was a lot of fun, not gonna lie. I think I did 2 races, but I only did amateur and whatever this next difficulty is. So I have not really done too much yet. One thing I did see in one of the clips that they shared is there's like full-on legit pit stops, and I would love to see how that is. But I don't really know yet because that's one thing I have never tried. But I think we gotta wait for everybody to cross start finish line, which is one thing. That's one thing I wish they would change, or speed up, or whatever you want to call it. It is very, very slow. Emoting on them. Wow. Okay, yeah, amateur is way too easy. Now we got the feature. You can see down there in the bottom left, I might zoom into it. You have a health bar, fuel bar, and tires, which I think is really cool. Now, these races are not long enough to see what happens when you run out of fuel or tire, which might not be completely finished yet in the coding or whatever it may be. But yeah. Yeah, there's not too much in the demo, like I said. It's just one track, one car. If you can race more tracks and somebody knows how to do it on here, I would love to know, because not too much fun driving the same track for 6 laps just with better cars, or drivers, I should say. But if you are watching this video right when it comes out, I did legitimately just move, and I now have 1 gig internet up and down, so hopefully YouTube videos will come more, and we'll be doing more content like the actual iRacing game, farm sim, ATS, maybe even some flight sim. I don't know, just kind of monkey around, see what the people want. and go from there. But one thing I am very excited for is, if you're not already, be sure to hit the link in the description and go follow me over on Twitch, because live streaming is going to be probably a daily occurrence once I get moved. So that's one thing to look forward to. Except for on Saturdays, because we got football games on Saturdays we go to. And I'm focused hardcore. I'm so far ahead, I'm gonna go in the pits. I want to see what this is, what they do. Oh, it's a full pit stop. Wow. Ooh, and I hit the wall. Yeah, I don't think it's coated in yet, because they gave me fuel and tires, and my fuel and tires didn't change whatsoever. So hopefully that's working before the full game comes out, which is December 2nd, which is my cousin's birthday, I believe. There we go, finished. That's wild that I hit the pits and still won the race. All right, well, I think we are going to skip a couple difficulties. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this one. So we'll do Pro next, and then we'll jump all the way up to Superstar, see how good Superstar is. And we are going to skip the cutscenes because, well, we saw it in the first one. I've stepped my game up here a little bit. Not sure how that did not count as a track cut, not gonna lie. Quick time. Now there is full contact in the actual race. I did test that, so that's cool. And I think there's some sort of draft. We'll probably show that in the next one. We bump it all the way up to the Superstar, whichever it is. All right, skip, 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 skip. But this game, honestly, is a lot of fun. Like, I've kind of been, what's the word? Burnt out with video games lately, but this one is bringing the fun back into it for me. Yes, you can look behind yourself as well if you pull down on the right stick. Look forward, left, right. Ooh, and screw up your corner by doing so. Oh, golly. As you can tell, there's full contact. Did not mean to do that. Well, now we got a hole to dig out of. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. Cut him off. You can see in front of his car, there's like a little, mist, I guess, coming off of it. That is what I think is a draft. I haven't seen a speed difference, but I also wish they gave us a speedometer so we could see that. So iRacing devs, if you're watching this, I would love a speedometer, and I'm sure others would too. Because right now I have no idea how fast I'm going. I really don't. But you can hit left bumper. I'm on an Xbox One controller, by the way, and that brings up the full standings. Right bumper brings names up and hides them. B doesn't do anything. X is like a handbrake or clutch. Y is to like respawn. D-pad. Nothing on the D-pad. Ooh. I guess you can click down on the right stick as well, and that makes you look backwards. Clicking in on the left stick does absolutely nothing. It's weird, like pulling up or down on the left stick makes you like have very twitchy steering. Don't help me turn. All right, last lap. So we are going to get about 6th place here, which isn't terrible, but we could have done better if we didn't have that mess up. I also wonder if the health damages your aerodynamics or not. It'd be something interesting to test. But we're going to bump it all the way up to Superstar now. Now we will watch this because I'm not sure if the cutscenes are different based on difficulty, but we're going to find out. I definitely do not think so. Starting way farther back this qualifying though. So the pro level it wasn't too difficult, but if you're in front, you're pretty much going to stay there as long as you don't mess up like I did. But we'll see how Superstar is. It's crazy to me how many different difficulties they have just in a demo. But I'm also curious to know when this does come out as a full game, if it's going to be just road course stuff or if there's going to be oval stuff and specifically dirt stuff. Like I would love to do like Pro 4 trucks on this. I feel like that would be insanely fun. All right, we qualified 4th. Interesting. It's not terrible, honestly. How far back were we? Oh, 0.084 off. Wow. Very tight in the top 5. All right, let's see how we can do here. Take a way different line than I do. Gotta go outside there. Oh, jeepers. Damn, dude. Chill out, man. That's what I'm talking about. There's that like little mist thing on the front of the car. I don't know if that's like a draft or a speed boost or what all it is necessarily. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, excuse me. Coming through. Oh, they're hitting each other. Oh, they're wrecking. Big wreck behind us. That might have just won me this, as long as I don't mess up. Now this is a lot of fun. Another thing I'm curious on, now I would have to download it on the sim rig to test this, is if you could use a wheel on it. I don't think you would ever want to personally, but it would be interesting to know if you could. But this definitely feels like a controller game, not a wheel game. It's like how World of Outlaws Dirt feels like a controller game, not a wheel game. But that might be another thing we start recording as well as World of Outlaws. I would record iRacing, but I think I'm going to keep that to streaming because, well, iRacing officials are not fun. So, geez, this guy just sent me off the road. Okay. I'll remember that, buddy. Whoa, whoa. Gee, Merry Christmas. I think that was his buddy. No, no. 2 track cuts. God darn it. Man, I had that and then I made a mistake, of course. But let's see. We're going to pit again. Let's look in the bottom left. Do those numbers change? Fuel does, yes. Tires, okay, so they did in this one. Why did they not do that in the other one? That's very interesting. So in the amateur, they didn't change. Maybe you have to have it on a certain difficulty to do a legit pit stop. Now we have to go test it again. All right, let's go test. Back to amateur. I wish I could skip qualifying, but I can't. I don't want to qualify quick time. I'm going to take these suboptimal lines here. Man, I can't drive that slow. Doing that, I still went 6. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my Lanta. That is insane. 6 quick. Stopping at the start finish line. Yeah, amateur's way too easy. Definitely say, like, for somebody who's played video games before, I would do pro difficulty. If you want a challenge, I would bump it all the way up superstar, which I think that's how I'm gonna race because that is fun, especially when you have good competition. But we're gonna run 5 laps and then pit, and we will see if it changes tires and adds fuel. That'll be very interesting. Because I could have sworn it didn't do it the last time. Jiminy Christmas. Get off of me, bro. You know what? Get sent. Buddy. Alright. This is lap 1. Yeah, amateur's just way too easy. It would be very good if you had small children playing the game, or elderly folks playing the game, like grandma, grandpa. But yeah, if you play video games daily, or even weekly, or monthly, this is way too easy. Wish I would show me the gap, but it doesn't. And there's 4 cars in the pits, by the way, on lap 3. All right, next time around, we're gonna hit the pits. I'll say my driving definitely follows whoever I am, or whatever difficulty I'm racing on, because I'm way slower now than I was in the superstar level race, which is very interesting. Okay, pits. Let's see. Oh, it does change. So I wonder what happened the other time I did it. Let's see if we can win this, because we're in second now. Need to quit running off the track is what we need to do. I think we can win this. We got one more lap after this corner. I just can't wait for it to come out, mainly to do longer races, because 6 laps is fun, but I want it to be a tire game, or a pit strategy, which in this there is no pit strategy. But as you can tell, on amateur, it don't really matter, because we pitted, and then we got passed, and he was about probably half second ahead of us, and didn't even turn yet. There we go. So I will never play this on amateur unless I want to have fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to stick around and stay tuned for some more. We will be doing a lot more in the near future. So yeah. But for now, thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.
I've been alone too long. Gotta learn how to walk with my shadow. I've been so low in my lane till you showed up out of nowhere. Damn, now I got a halo. So keep up, I'm saying, but